Hello and welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our
EU4! Oh, sorry.
more EU4. There you go. Yeah, that one. Multiple Personality Mongolia. See, we totally planned that. Not really. See, I was looking around the map. Thank goodness you had to go get your coffee or smoke or whatever. Do you not realize how close Calm is to death? Our subject?
Oh, right. That's our subject.
Tasangi separatists. They're kicking his butt a bit. Tributary state broken. Cossacks has decided to break tributary status with us. That didn't last very long.
No, but it's also not gonna. His freedom isn't gonna last that long. He was just as loyal because of the provinces that defected to him, because he already wants to be our tributary again. And this time he's gonna be loyal, I think.
Yeah, that's kind of odd.
That's because half his land defected to him. See, now he's super loyal. It's so odd how that works. What are tributaries to give us? Man, I fucking love tributaries.
That's a bit more emphatic than the last time.
Yeah, no, I never really used tributaries, but it's so easy to get. It's just like free money, man. Or monarch points. We've got enough manpower. Ooh, we can demand additional tribute? What's this? Oh, let's piss these people. Oh, shit. Okay, I might have pressed that button one too many times.
Yeah, it's not much money, but you're better off not having them... I think I did the math on it once, and you want them to be loyal because the annual tribute is better than the give us a little bit more money tribute.
Right.
And if you lose one to get the short-term one, you're missing out.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I'm gonna force Kazakh to give us atma points, I think.
Yeah, I switched him over to that already.
Oh!
Because we were behind on admin.
I wonder if we can... Okay, no, you can't flip.
Wow, you've gone nuts with tributaries already.
Yeah! I just opened up the macro thing and I was just like, oh, establish tributaries, and then... I've done all of them except for Yared. Oh, and we almost have our next government reform.
Which, as a horde, is what? Modernization. Core creation costs. Ooh. Number of states, max absolutism. That sounds like a pretty good option.
Yeah, I don't know which one of the two is better. God, I don't know if we can get max absolutism with this. Nothing. Against Yared, fantastic.
Oh, he had a multiple fort in Udi as well.
Oh yeah. Oh well, doesn't matter. It's gonna be a pretty derpy war anyway.
Very much so, I think. Yeah, on the topic of absolutism, that's quite a ways off, but I have lately been talking about it a lot on my streams about how absolutism is nice to have, but people who still think you have to go through court and country are silly. I don't think court and country is worth it. There's no purpose to it.
The reason why I like it is because it lets you go over 100, and then if you have more than 100, you can buy down war exhaustion.
Yeah, you can also you can have like low legitimacy, and I can see that argument, but there's some people who think like the very first thing you have to do, 1610 rolls around, is just spend 10 years in a disaster. It's like, not really.
Yeah. I usually do it, but
I usually go to like what 90 or 95 absolutism, and then just that's good enough. Because I remember being able.
It also depends on what your goals are, I guess.
I remember being able to do World Conquest before absolutism was even a thing. So.
Right. Back then, you had the
higher admin efficiency.
Well, I mean, you had less admin efficiency in total. You got 60% from tech, and now you can get to 70. Oh.
That's a pretty large stack of Ming rebels there. That 37 stack down there.
Rebels, though, and they're sitting on the flatlands in that beautiful fort that we have right there.
Well,
also, I like how you rebuilt the fort in not Beijing.
No, I did not. I didn't rebuild a fort in not Beijing. I built the fort in not Beijing. You deleted the fort in Beijing. This is not Beijing.
Okay, I see.
It's totally a different place.
It's a completely different place, yeah.
It is.
Okay.
Now, I did take loans to buy the institution. That's like one of the few times that I found it just makes sense to just take loans, get the institution, and make some money. But it's also partially because I get impatient. I hate waiting. I think that the institution spread mechanic is super slow, and I hate it. Because it takes so long.
Fair. It really does take a long time.
And I would be fine with it if the cost to embrace an institution was dependent upon the percent that land has accepted it versus the number of provinces that have it fully accepted. So like you can have a province that's 99% accepted and you still pay full price to embrace.
Right.
I hate that.
But it also doesn't affect how much of your land is already, it doesn't count to the 10% that you need, right?
Right, it doesn't.
So like if you have a province at 99, if it goes to 100, you can suddenly embrace it, but you can have like 10 level 30 provinces at 90%, and it doesn't affect.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that. I would say like. How I would do it is you have to have at least one province that has it fully embraced and 10% or even 20% or whatever the number needs to be overall acceptance for it. And then you can click the button and then have the scaler, like the amount of money you pay, be dependent upon the percent of the overall embracement. So if you actually ran embracement institution edicts and institution spread edicts, or you had like national ideas that increased spread rate, or you took innovative ideas, or whatever, all these things, it would actually make a freaking difference. Because as it is right now, you get it in one province, then you get it in two provinces, and then you embrace it. Like, the percentage that it's embraced in every other province in your country is completely irrelevant.
Yeah.
But the problem is that the AI is stupid, and the AI, as soon as they see that they're spreading institutions, they'll turn on institution spread edict in every single province in their entire country.
Yeah, and then they go bankrupt. It happens to colonial nations a lot.
It's stupid. I hate that.
You know what I just noticed? What I didn't notice before is that Florry 4.0 has 6 shock.
Mm-hmm. I was waiting when you'd comment on that.
Yeah, I just didn't see.
Yeah. Do you like how there's a Florry 3 and 4? Like we're keeping the old model around because he's got siege pips.
Yeah, sometimes you might want to revert to a previous patch.
Previous version of Florry.
So you declared this war, and we can't really walk over to the Kamchadals. Don't know if our boats are going to cut out there.
Ooh, air's not a bad commander. 2521. I tend to make a lot of rulers into generals, especially if they have subpar stats. Like he's a 333, which is average. I consider average to be subpar, which doesn't make sense.
That's fair, because you have, you have control over it, right? So average is kind of bad.
Mm-hmm. Right, I like if you're right in the middle, I'd rather dice roll, but if you're 12 monarch points or something, then that's slightly above average, probably just keep it.
Yeah.
Hey, we're ahead of time on Diplotech, trade income, yay.
Ooh, and Navy morale, so we might actually be able to land on the Kamchadals now.
Oh, we just lost 20 army tradition from an event. It's unfortunate.
Oh, time to make an Arumba general.
Time to go bankrupt, right? No.
Time to go bankrupt. Well,
we do owe almost 3,000 ducats in debt. The one thing I didn't take from Ming was money. Probably should have taken some.
That's okay. We can fight Timmy for money. Actually, who will we fight for money? The Ottomans.
Oh, you're actually landing troops on the Kamchadals. That's funny.
Yeah, because I was like, well, we can try.
You can go explore.
You know, if you don't shoot, you always miss.
Alright, what do you want to do for this government reform?
I don't know.
Can
we do eeny, meeny, miny, mo?
I think the stab cost modifier is pointless. It's so insignificant. Core creation cost stacks pretty well, though, with our national ideas. And,
It's true.
But generally, like, max number of states is a huge benefit, and people love absolutism, and absolutism is good. I never said absolutism was bad, I just said that it's not worth taking court and country disaster for. Personally.
Yeah. You know what, let's just, I think the max states is going to be...
I support that.
Crikey, I'm gonna click the button.
So...
I wonder if there's any way to, like, change that around, like, do some gimmicky shit so we can get more absolutism somehow.
Well, are we gonna stay?
Or rather, get the tier 4 twice. I don't know if that's possible, though.
I remember there being one weird thing that happened in one campaign. I switched government type, and it was like related to pirates, I think, and it gave me like the 4th reform. But I timed it so that I got that change right as I did the 3rd reform. So basically I got to get like 250 government reform progress ahead of where you should be.
Hey, yeah.
And it was pretty strong, because that's like 100 years. Or something.
Yeah, the stuff you could do with that is so wonky sometimes. Like, offering government reforms as well, like clicking the button and then leaving it open.
Mm-hmm.
You can do some pretty nice stuff with that. Okay. Now, finally, flip Manchu.
Mongolia has expanded up into the Iceland lands of Kamchatka.
Kamchatka, exactly. Oh, and I forgot to raise again. I think I was on time. I should probably flip to Manchu before we... Yes!
Yeah, we don't want to raise Manchu right this second, I think. Are we Manchu culture? Are we?
So nice. Yes, we are.
We can have banners.
We can have banners. And we can form Manchu too.
Well, what are you coring for then? Stop that.
Wait, that's right.
If you want to form Manchu, I mean, it starts with M. We could just form Manchu and then we get the cores for free. Lots of them.
Yeah, that's true. Wait, let me cancel these. It's very cold here.
Yeah.
We do need to core one of these provinces, though.
Yeah.
Ingan, that's the one.
Yeah. Do you want to form Manchu? We don't have to. We still have Horde ideas. Manchu ideas are the same, aren't they? Or are they slightly different than Horde?
They're slightly different. They get the CCR yeah, they get the CCR faster, but I think less.
Less?
We should stay in Mongolia. Yeah, they get. Do they get less? I think they get less.
I thought all Hordes got 25, but I'm just gonna go look it up real quick. They go. Yeah, you're right. 20%. Traditions, 5% land maintenance, 1 land leader shock, 20% core creation, 10% manpower, 10% mill tech, all tech cost. Ooh, that's pretty big, actually. They also have plus 25% possible banners, 15% cavalry combat ability.
And they get extra from every age, I think. Oh no, everybody gets that. Never mind.
Yeah, but they also have 2 guaranteed shock pips. We only have 1 guaranteed shock pip. I think their ideas are better.
Hey, you wanna flip?
Kinda. Plus, don't they have more missions than we do? We have generic missions.
Yeah, that's true.
I think
starting and canceling these cards.
I think we should start and like we should form as many countries as we possibly can. Or something.
I'm up for that.
For no reason, really.
I mean, it does kind of mesh with the whole multiple personality shtick.
Yeah, it does. Ah, there's the rebels. I knew that. I heard that sound effect.
Wish we could somehow make money, man. How much more money would we need to make? 18 ducats. Yeah, maybe kind of regretting the whole not def pushing a second gold mine.
Yeah.
Although hurting us as well, so.
You know, one thing that is kind of fun. If you want some money, do you think we need these transports right now?
Yeah, we do. I think for going into. But what do you want to do?
Well, I'm just looking at one of our subjects, Meow. He's got some money, and we're about to integrate him, so we could sell our ships to him, and then we get the ships back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm up for that.
We're at the mill point cap. Are you? We got that. You let a whole month go by. Oh my god.
I like the breath you have in that. But why? But you could spend the mill points too.
Well, you were doing them, and I didn't want to take. I don't take tech 9 years early. Even mill tech. I feel like that's a bit excessive. Unless it's a really important war or something. It looks like Calm, our subject, like totally lost a bunch of land to Sang.
Really, again?
Yeah.
Because we did kill the rebels before.
Yeah. A little difficult. I see you tributary to Gouge. Interesting. I was going to vassalize him. That annoys me about tributaries. That you can't upgrade them from a tributary to a vassal because they're already dependent upon you. It's not your fault, but wow, 36 ducats a month. What happened there? Corruption. Why do you have so much corruption?
Because I got some banners.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing.
And they should all be horses. I don't know how many... We don't need this big of an army, I don't think. You want to get rid of the infantry?
Yeah, I think some of them should be gotten rid of, for sure. And possibly even some of the regular calves. Banners are just so much stronger.
And we've got... you know, 100% thingy combat ability, so we do need a token infantry guy to like sit somewhere so we don't get like an infantry banner unit.
Yeah. Well, manpower's...
I didn't know was a thing.
Yeah, I think I mentioned that. That was the one thing I actually got right in this campaign. Yeah. We need to have...
You got so many things right.
I do need to like find some things that I can be right about that you can be wrong about. Otherwise, I'm gonna be embarrassed.
No, you were right about so many things and the freaking shortcuts and everything, man. Don't be hard on yourself.
Shortcuts. That's my selling point, huh?
Oh, come no, they didn't mean it like that.
Ooh, this is interesting. What happens if you click yes and I click no? On our ideas.
On what?
You formed Manchu, yes? Did you not get the event?
What? Oh shit! No, I didn't get the event because you got the event.
Yeah.
Because you get all of the events.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to say I didn't even notice, and then I just checked on our ideas.
Yeah. Well, I can't pass up minus 10% tech cost. That on its own is too good. That saves so many monarch points.
All of the extra batters as well.
Oh, can we start stating now again? We have, 5 state slots.
Yes, we can statify. We can statify whatever. And Shu land itself would be glorious because then, more banners and everything.
Ooh, naval doctrine.
What do you want to go for?
Well, in my opinion, the only one that matters is ship trade power, but that's because of my bias towards light ships. What's your thought? Let's analyze.
I think the ship trade power is fight naval battles. I think the ship trade power is the most useful one.
Yeah. So yeah, in my opinion, they spend 90% of their time protecting trade and 10% of their time fighting. So I usually just weight it based on that.
Yeah, if I plan to do a naval campaign, I usually end up getting the chance to capture ships. It's just so strong. It's absolutely insane how much. 11 banners, so nice. It's actually insane how many ships you're gonna capture with that. The power is the best one. Because our capital moved from Florry's Golden Toilet, it now has 28% autonomy. I'm gonna lower it.
Yeah, how did that happen? Was that our floor, our actual autonomy value?
I think, yeah. I I think that might have been the actual... because when I took it, I raised the autonomy, so it was really high there, as opposed to... the problem next to it.
We're converting Beijing. So I was like, I was like, why are we converting Beijing? That's got a lot of development. That's probably not possible. Oh, right. It's Beijing and not Beijing. I forgot. My bad. Also, we moved our capital, so we might want to look at trade. Our capital primary node is Girin now. Are we still collecting optimally?
I think it was Girin before, because
oh, right, yeah.
Our capital was in Forest Golden Toilet.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Right. Well, this is my actual...
I don't know where will be the...
my actual episode. Do you want to steal this one to pay me back, or...?
Yes. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys again tomorrow. 1200 hours Central European winter time. And, yeah. That'll be that from us for today. Thank you, and bye. Be sure to leave a comment down below.
All right.
And yes, bye.
See you soon.